Athens we have several languages, I realized then, in our little group. Nevertheless, the explanations will be given in English exclusively. I hope that you can understand my English. Can you?
Yes.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, I might be Dimitris, but we're not alone. We have a driver also down there. He's called Alexander. Alexandros is his name. He welcomes you aboard, and I welcome you aboard, of course, also. And once again, then we wish you all the best. Yeah, several ports of Piraeus. That's a smaller port, a marina, then a yachting port, as you can tell, on your own. Since the port of Piraeus is divided into 3-4 different parts. We have the industrial part of the port, we have the commercial part of the port, we have the, part for the cruise liners as, for instance, your own ship, okay? And then we have the marinas, as you can see, and there are plenty of such marinas in the area. The total perimeter, the total periphery then of the contour of the port exceeds the 19 kilometers, something like 12-13 miles, in order to give you an idea. And the commercial port and the industrial part of the port are not that interesting, I suppose, and attractive to visitors, but these, yes, they are. Okay, these parts. And this is not the most picturesque. Furthermore, in a while we'll get to see what we call the micro or micro, according to our pronunciation, limano, micro limano. That means literally the tiny, the little port. And you'll get to see here in Piraeus then a very, very picturesque little nook, a little picturesque corner. Okay, so our driver, Alexander, will pass very, very slowly in front of it so that you can enjoy then the spectacle, the view, and eventually also take a picture. So, Microlimano, this little port, which is very, very picturesque. Down there, we do have a lot of seafood taverns and restaurants. More than 30, more than 30 such restaurants, which are... From here you can enjoy then a slightly panoramic view because of the low clouds. I suppose you do not see a great part of the city of Athens, but you can tell that Athens forms a basin by the mountains. Okay, right, then you can see a sport palace, as we call it. That means that it is a roof in any case, and it's a capacity of 19,000 totally, and it was built back in 1981. The games were had them in 2004. Nevertheless, and I need to be honest with you, there have been some extra stadia, okay, even if we will not see them. One we will see in any case, some extra stadia for the but will not regret it. Paying money for the maintenance of it would cost much more to the Greeks, and I'm not referring out to the Greek government, I mean, but to all of us, okay. So this has been used for this particular event. And a little further, also in a stadium, a sports palace, as you can see, that, to tell you the truth, also then, I had forgotten it, has been built especially for the games of 2004. But that would be a pity to let it fall apart, since it is, a state-of-the-art stadium, as you can tell, okay, with a capacity of 14,000. It housed the martial arts during these games, these last games, I mean, in 2004, the ones which are at least included in the Olympic menu. Karate is one, not one of them, of those, I mean, from what I know, okay, eventually in the future, Taekwondo, judo, things like that, then were held right in there. And nowadays, we do not use it for athletic events, but for concerts, for ceremonies, assemblies of members of political parties. That is, it's used nowadays, since the athletic needs are covered already then by the existing stadia, the already existing and pre-existing stadia. Market, actually, you'll see later on in placard. The regular market is, of course, closed until nowadays. Not, of course, because in some countries then this has changed already, but in Greece, yes, still it is closed. And public services and banks and whatsoever then. The period of the Roman Empire, that means that Athens was, Greece, not only Athens, well occupied and dominated by the Romans for a very long period, 6 centuries, even the first century before Christ, and the 2nd century AD, Anno Domini or Domini, or in any case the Christian period. So it was built by Greek architects, but in the period of the Roman Empire it has been the 2nd largest temple of the ancient Greek architecture. Corinthian is